Did you know that vocabulary is more important than grammar? If you have good vocabulary, you can communicate successfully, even if the grammar is not completely perfect. However, one common problem is learning new words and then forgetting them. So when you want to use a particular word in conversation, you can't remember it at that moment. How annoying! Does this ever happen to you? The reason for this difficulty is that most students try to learn vocabulary by studying lists and dictionaries and memorizing the words. But this is not effective unless you naturally have a very good memory. The best way to learn vocabulary and remember the words successfully is to learn new words and use them immediately. You can do this with a very simple exercise. Every time you learn a new word, for example, from an English lesson or an article, write it down in your vocabulary notebook. Writing is more active than just reading a definition. You should write the word, the definition in English or translation, one example sentence from the article or dictionary, and one example sentence that you create. Imagine you just learned the word generous. Write in your vocabulary notebook, generous, adjective. Definition: when a person gives time or money freely. Example 1 from the article. Thanks for paying for my dinner. You're very generous. Example 2. My example. My brother is generous because he volunteers at the animal shelter on weekends. It's best if your example sentence is true or relevant to your life, because this creates a personal connection with the new vocabulary word. The next day, read your vocabulary notebook again and try to add one more example sentence using the new word. This helps establish it even better in your memory. These two simple steps, writing the word and using it immediately, help your brain remember and help you use new words. Do you have a vocabulary notebook? If not, start one today. Your action item for today is to read a text in English, identify 5 new words, and do this exercise. Write the word and its definition and use it immediately in an example sentence. This is a very simple strategy, but it makes a big difference in helping you remember new words and improve your vocabulary faster.